Welcome back to my channel. If you don't already know me, my name is Danny. I'm a dancer, outdoor adventurer, and food lover. So my channel has a whole bunch of different things. If you're here today, that means you are interested in backpacking essentials, which I have a list for you. I'm going to link it down below. Go ahead and check it out if you want. Let's get started. This checklist is available down below in the description, and you can also download it as a PDF. So we'll be going over a backpacking checklist, which is separated into about 10 categories, which I'll be going over. There are essential and optional items, but remember, to determine what you need to bring on a backpacking trip, think about how far you plan to hike, how remote the location is, and what the weather forecast has in store. Here's a peek at some of the gear I took backpacking. Not all of these are on the list, but majority are essential items. Go ahead and have a look at the list, and you can decide on what type of food you want to take. Some places I get gear from are Smith & Edwards, Shields, REI, and just your regular grocery store. I created a video with more detailed reviews on all of these items, so go ahead and check that out. So in my last video, I kind of broke down some of my gear that I took backpacking to the Golden Cathedral, and then I also did a review of that. That's a two-part video. But if you want to see the gear that I took, what kind it is, and different types, styles, as well as a little bit of a review of each item, go ahead and check out that video. Okay, our first category is backpacking gear. Let's get started. You want to have a backpack to pack it all in. You need a tent, a lightweight one, so backpacking type tent, sleeping bag, sleeping pad, and a headlight or flashlight, which is really awesome for when it gets dark and also early in the morning, and you want to have extra batteries for that. Optional things, you can have trekking poles, a packable lantern, a tent footprint, a pillow, and bear spray. So those are not essential, but recommended optional. Clothing and footwear! Next, moving on to clothing and footwear. You're going to need to have moisture wicking underwear, moisture wicking t-shirts, quick drying pants or shorts. I recommend the zip off pants, those are awesome. Long sleeve shirts because that protects you from sun and bugs. Also long pants because you don't want to be wearing shorts unless you're like wading through the water. So have a lightweight fleece or jacket for when it's windy, early in the morning and late at night. And then socks, I always bring an extra pair of socks because it's just so awesome and nice to have a clean pair of socks ready to go. Extra clothes, not a lot of extra clothes, but a few, especially for nighttime. I always bring a beanie too to keep my head warm. Additional items you can have are like some type of rain gear, so jacket or pants, long underwear, insulated jacket or vest. I take mine because it's really compact. You can have gloves or mittens, and like I said, I take a beanie, so a warm hat or even a scarf for nighttime. Like, it's just good to bundle up and stay warm. Also optional, you can take a bandana, gaiters, or sandals. Camp kitchen, yum. So for your camp kitchen, that's the next section we're gonna do. Make sure you have a backpacking stove, fuel, cooking set, dishes and bowls. I like to have some that fold up or are compactable. Eating utensils, there's some really cool ones out there that have like double-sided and etc. You need to have a mug or a cup. Biodegradable soap is awesome. A small quick dry towel, a bear canister / food snack hanging bag, which can keep your food safe at night.
Salad, yummy, yummy.
Moving on to actual food and water that you're going to need. That depends on how many days you'll be backpacking, and again, you can tailor it to your trip. Definitely take water bottles or a reservoir to hold your water. That's an essential. A water filter or a purifier is way good to have. Definitely recommend investing in that. Meals, of course. You can do the freeze-dried meals or just things like oatmeal, beans, rice, easy lightweight meals that you can cook on the stove, super easy. Energy food and drinks, like you can have some bars, different types of energy gels or chews. Trail mix, drink mixes are good. And an extra day's supply of food always, just in case. Take some extra food because that's going to get lighter as you're camping anyways, and on the way out you won't have as much weight to carry because you will have eaten. Our next category is navigation. Be sure to map the route prior to taking your trip. Some items regarding navigation include taking a map and a compass. Optional items include the guidebook, route description, and a GPS. The next category is health and hygiene. You want to have some hand sanitizer. You want to have a toothbrush and toothpaste, of course, sanitation, towel, toilet paper, and wipes, and then also a sealable bag so you can pack it out. Any type of medications or glasses, take those too. Sun protection, you're going to need some sunglasses, and a retainer leash is recommended. Sunscreen, SPF rated lip balm. Don't want to forget that, your lips are going to get chapped. So bring that, and a sun hat. Optional, you can take insect repellent. I would not leave that to option. I would take it for sure. Any type of additional blister treatment supplies, or I like to take also a medical kit, emergency first aid type kit. So, tools and repairs is our next category. So you're going to need a knife or a multi-tool, some type of repair kit for your mattress and stove, and duct tape strips. Top 3 tools you're going to need camping. Those will all come in handy. Also, sometimes I like to take a little bit of twine or rope with me, just because it's so compact. And then don't forget, one other awesome item for tools that comes in handy are those carabiner hooks. So many different situations. Next category is emergency items. So first aid kit or supplies, which I mentioned earlier, a whistle. Always have a whistle, my dad taught me to. Lighter and matches in a waterproof container. You don't want your matches to get wet, especially if you're doing river crossings. Fire starter for emergency survival fire, not for like necessary fire. Emergency shelter. Sometimes you can take one of those emergency blankets too. Those are great. Make sure you have 2 itineraries. One with a friend that you leave, and one under your car seat, just in case. Always have your itinerary. The next category is personal items. You want to have permits if those are necessary for your camping trip, backpacking trip, your credit card and or cash just in case, your ID, car keys, and cell phone. Those are some personal items that you're going to need. Some backpacking extras, which is our last category. Day pack for day trips away from camp. I like to take a small camelback for that. Camera or action cam, optional. Really great views you want to capture. Star chart / night sky identifier, really cool to have out there. And an outdoor journal or sketchbook with a pen and pencil. I like to take that if you have room for it. Again, if you don't want too much weight or you have a long trip, it's not worth it. You don't have to take it. It's optional. A book or reading material is great to have. Another option is a hammock, which is awesome to hang up and then read your book inside the hammock. So that's another extra, not essential. Cards or games, especially if you're backpacking with somebody, that's going to be really fun around the campfire. Compact binoculars, and last but not least, 2-way radios. Those are all just optional, not essential items. But that is our last category for backpacking essentials. I'm going to link this list below. It's awesome. It has little squares. You can even check it off. And I hope you guys enjoyed this. Let me know if there's anything I missed that you like to take backpacking. And again, don't forget, you can tailor the items that you're taking to your actual location that you're backpacking. Not all of these are necessary, but there are a lot on here that are essential. The essential ones actually have an asterisk on them. So this list is narrowed down to the top 10 essential items, and those all have asterisks. So you can see on the list which ones are super essential and which ones are more optional. And again, tailor the items as you need. Let me know your favorite item, favorite brand, and favorite place to backpack. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.